GPL 赛区2次 GPL 冠军得主 GAM.
Now they may not be the favorites of the group, but without a doubt, the Gigabyte Marines, they captured the hearts of fans across the world for their performance at MSI, earning the first seed for Southeast Asia in the GPL.
紧接着，让我们请出。
And that's one of the things. We talked a little bit about Archie in the top lane now. You know, this is a guy who's played 4 different roles competitively over his extremely long career. Yeah, just 3 in 1 entire split. But he...
Oh, that.
He's
okay.
There you go. You're going to throw your jungle predictions under the bus.
Something picked against the Elise. Maybe Broxy goes bottom lane for that no flash Lulu, but maybe Broxy can continue to impact mid in the same way he did against Hong Kong.
And here we go. Super powerful leash there for the Nocturne.
But who leashed Kobe?
They're trying to get him off the table. And lane swaps, we did say it in Champ Select. It's a possibility. Here we go. Gigabyte Marine's going to do this again. Bring it back.
Brought it back in MSI. It's always been a controversial strategy, but they have made it work a couple of times. You can't doubt him 100%. So has already split. You can see.
It's another way of also getting around, we have a Lulu with no flash that would probably be targeted by the enemy Elise. Now we're going to lane swap. You know, that's not going to take into account a lot of Elise's strengths there in the early game and kind of dissuade them from going for that.
And now we're looking at a duo jungle, top laner and jungler working together to bring it back down to the bottom side of the map.
He'll ignite. You're walking towards the Lulu. She doesn't need to flash in that situation at all.
Just pushing forward, just punch comes in. Paranoia! 5 minutes into the game!
He is 2 levels higher than anyone else on his team right now. Talk about power leveling there for Levi. Is able to get it off, but Caps wants to answer again. I don't know if they can push the minion wave. Minion has to wait for it.
Trying to make his way out. Taunt comes out, but Reckless is still free hitting. Zoaz comes in, finally level 2. That's enough. Caps gets a kill for himself.
Welcome to World.
He's going to grab another one. He might be able to take down Reckless too. He's pushing forward. That's the double for the Nocturne.
Focus seems to be mid.
Locking him up. That's going to be in trouble. Lulu going to be locked up. Paranoia comes in. Levi moving forward immediately. Caps just gets deleted. Zoaz doing what he can to fight back. Going to get knocked back in the end by the Buster shot. Levi tanking blows. Can't afford to take that tower shot, but maybe he'll make it out. Goodbye, baby. Kitty Cat's bringing it home.
Levi here is probably the most effective guy in the entire game so far.
Now looking for the 1v1 with Caps. Does manage to spell shield. Fear comes out. Red buff is ticking. Caps running for his life, but Levi should be able to burn this down. Duskbringer burning him out. Pushing in, dropping lower. Paranoia blocking vision into the pit. They can't even see it happen. The Icon going to let him know it came through, but Caps is just going to get burned through immediately. Making the Paladin play to make it out once again. Slow as leaping forward. Reckless still untouched on the backside, but the tanks are already dropping. Fnatic is getting routed. The Baron dropping in the favor of Gigabyte Marines. They'll take a Cat Pajama Man anyway on the back half and wait for a few more minutes.
Meanwhile, if you look at the mini-map there, they were still... Oh,
no way, no fear! Moving in, Caps! Ooh, gets taken back. Maokai pushing in, Broxy gonna get tucked down as well. There's not enough damage to kill the Tristana. No way is legendary! But still, Gigabyte Marines, they're not quite strong enough to end the game. So as though just feeding fuel into the fire. Reckless here with the double drops. That's the triple. He's looking for the quadra. Reckless gets cut down as well. Penta could come out. No way is hungry for it. The team is there. That's it.
It's a legendary 11-kill Tristana, and Optimus takes the Penta. Gigabyte Marines are going to take the game!
Gigabyte Marines taking down the 3rd seed from Europe. A first blow for Vietnam.
What a performance from the Gigabyte Marines from the beginning of the game to the very end. They had a plan.
Woo. Yeah, you said it, Kobe. Woo. An insanely high-paced game, and it's been breakneck pace in our first 3.
Fnatic lost.
I can guarantee European fans are upset, Rusty. That's about all I can guarantee at this stage, but
power leveling the jungler to level 6. That's where we saw so much of the advantage come for Gigabyte Marines in the bot lane. As soon as he hits level 6, making work of that ultimate, picking up a double kill. This will be your Acer Predator replay for this game.
And you say as soon, Dash, but as soon was 5 minutes 10. A level 6 at 5 minutes 10 is probably the earliest at Worlds ever. Yeah. That's just an insane mark to hit. Dude, 7 minutes into the game, but he hit 6. You see Galio going in, and when we were in the draft, Azale, we talked about top lane Galio, why not a mid lane Galio? But of course he was just there for wave clear from level 1.
I mean, so something we have seen from teams with like a lot of pushing lanes, like there are things like mid lane you can play. Kane has been used as well.
I guess already lost.
오고 있거든.
Just too good of a team to actually get too surprised, and Prey might go down.
Prey with a nice flash over the wall to keep himself safe. The root comes out, but the shutdown still comes through for No Way, getting Gigabyte Marines on the board. There you go. Everything starts with one.
Now.
It all starts with one, Deficio, but now the comeback to the comeback as Levi finds himself rooted up and bursted down. Can't quite take Khan with him. BDD still looking to grab some more damage. Optimus thinks the TP in as BDD a bit too far forward. Going to be forced to flash away. Archie chasing after him. Harvesters of Sorrow on, but the duck comes out. Optimus gets taken down, and BDD goes on a killing spree. The root onto Archie.
It's only 4 vs 4 up here, and Longzhu decides to step away for now, at least.
Oh,
Never mind.
Levi made the mistake of walking up to the wall of his own base. Now he's going to pay for it. Taken out by the next target. Not quite going to be hit by the knockup, but Longzhu has their sights set on the remaining members. Gorilla finally falls to Levi. Optimus tries to escape back into his own fountain as Longzhu pad the stats, take down the Nexus, and defeat the Gigabyte Marine.
Fastest game of Worlds, and when you go big or go home.
Even in the Longzhu game, as Levi tries to take down Flame, we're going to follow this.
Flame trying to fight this one out. Now that he's got Nevin here, he's got no way. Levi takes him out, but they traded away for Baron, which is not really what you want to be trading.
Getting melted by the front line of IMT.
Gigabyte Marines want to take this Ocean Drake down for themselves. Nice pick onto Pobelter. They grab themselves the Drake as well. This could be exactly what the team needs. Xmithie to fall next.
Big misplay there from Immortals. They think they can just walk up to the Dragon. They think they can contest, but an Archie
got a lot of health, but not a lot of resistances right now, so he's not nearly as tanky as he seems. Cody's son eats a lot of pain right now, but he gets back and healed immediately as Levi, nearly finding himself bursted down, now runs away, but Pobelter's still able to pop the GA. Now they can find even more. Nevin's knocked up. Levi respawns, gets a 4-man's blade reach, but I don't think it's going to be enough to save the inmate. Number 2's still okay, but with this amount of minions, neither one of them's going to last that long.
It's just a matter of time unless Gigabyte Marines try an all-out engage.
There you go. Optimus tries to flash in, able to find the root, but not going to be finding much else. Cody's son with the damage. The taunt is locking Archie up, and he can't get away. No way. Free firing, but the damage just isn't there for him. Levi in some danger of his own as now he retreats back into the fountain. Cody's son pops the GA. No way out of that one as the Nexus is exposed. And Immortals will take the win over Gigabyte Marines.
Very clean final fight from Immortals. They will be able to shut down the Gigabyte Marines.
Welcome everyone to Worlds 2017 in Wuhan, China. Over the next 4 days, our competitors will fight to secure their spot in the quarterfinals, starting today with the teams in Group B. Here you see the Gigabyte Marines in their ready room as they're gearing up to go against Immortals. Pobelter, Flame, and the rest of the crew making their way to the stage just a short time ago. Big matchups for all of our teams today.
Actually, potentially to a fault, this is the sort of comp where when it comes to priority, we're not going to be anywhere. And that is our first Urgot here. And when it comes to losing lanes here, Jat, there may actually be a worry here for the Immortals.
Well, you can ban one undead monstrosity from Noxus, but you've got another one coming in here with Urgot for Archie in the top lane. I'm so excited. Jungle, though, the two of them coming in through. Here comes the Shen to re-engage. The 2-on-2 about to join junglers and top laners. The taunt is across. And can they knock down Archie? He's going to try to get the damage across the ulti, but they kill him in time. So the trade kill comes through for Levi. That was nearly a fear beyond death kill across. Now the mid laner's in as well as Optimus now running for his life. He's a bit low, 400 HP. Xmithie still on the chase. Levi putting in the damage as well, has the mana pool to keep going. Xmithie in the 1-on-1 still going against Optimus as well. Who's going to get it? The flash to chase in. The knockback is there. The barrel not going to get the kill. It's a 2-for-1 trade advantage.
For Pobelter again.
Nice stun. The damage up going to be as slow as in. There's almost no way out for Pobelter. The ulti's not going to be in range for Levi. Flashes to get in, but the damage going to be low. Still gets it anyway. Blue smite. It's personal on that one. Levi takes him down.
And that's the bonus push him through. They're going for Pobelter.
Gonna find the slow. He's got the roam warp, but no Zhonya's no flash. The stun's gonna land anyway, and the kill goes to Levi. He's on a rampage. 4 straight kills for him.
Cool moment now for Immortal.
And this is what Immortals is trying to pull off the Rise play bottom lane, but they're actually should be
There's
going
the
for
stun,
Baron.
there's the burst. This could be the kill to Xmithie. The damage up, but not quite there. No ulti. Gonna do enough damage now, and now Ola gonna force to run away. Gets smited, slowed down by Levi. Not gonna land the W. Slow, but still on the chase. Ulti to buy a little bit more distance. He's gonna have the auto attack. Pobelter gonna go for the kill. Can't quite get him just yet. Finally, actually just running away and dying. You're right. So Flame not getting anything. 2 for 0 now. Gigabyte Marines on an almost uncontestable Baron.
He may not be the best team fighter, but 1v2, he can do dirty things, takes down the Rise.
5v4 in the map. There's not much left that really Marines can push. They gotta look for this on the top side.
But how fast can they kill Archie versus how fast can the rest of the Marines collapse on Immortals? Here they come.
And you're seeing them split up now. Both are gonna run away. Here comes the backline action. He's son. He gets the shield, he gets the heal. He's gonna stay alive. They're not gonna knock him down. They get rid of the Guardian Angel, but the turrets are dead for the Nexus. This could be just a base rush now. They knock down Xmithie. They get one trade kill back into Levi. 4v3 on the map. Kills. Pobelter gonna get knocked down. A double kill. And the Hellstone kill Urgot. The minions are there. Urgot cannot die. He will not be stopped. And this will be Gigabyte Marines improving 2-2. They tied the head-to-head. And this is the game that had to happen if Marines want to make top 8. They've done step 1.
They just made the day so much more interesting. This keeps pretty much every group possibility alive.
The casting group woke up early in the morning, had breakfast, and said, this group might be settled after 2 games. Gigabyte Marines were not at that meeting. They had their own thoughts. It blows the group wide open. And now the Marines have beaten 2 out of 3 in the group. And it means that this group might go down to the wire.
And it proves that you can never count Marines out.
Levi chooses to zone out Pobelter because he's the main damage threat here. But Immortals has to recognize you're only going to kill one. They have to turn back on Levi. They greed out and they end up getting the worst of it.
Exactly, and I think this was actually the one of a number of missed decisions here from Xmithie throughout the game, but Levi was extremely proactive. He knew that he had to actually snowball this game. Another kind of question here is, where's the Shen'el, right? You know, Pobelter flashing away. If the Shen'el comes in, maybe they can turn that around, but a lot of messed up execution from Immortals, and Levi took advantage of that.
The top Gorilla could be the target. Ulti does find him, but now the diving coming, but it looks at things no way. He's gonna start things off. Gorilla gets quickness back around, gonna try and save himself, but the damage from the hill is too much. Levi grabs one. BDD here up to save his teammates with the Featherstorm. Not enough for Khan. Straight back into the middle now. Maybe a 1v5 if nobody wanted to be the Zillion ult. Does keep him alive for a little bit longer. Rengar gonna try and dive it in. Gorilla tries to find the tank, but doesn't grab it. Khan gets a great ulti down to trap him in as Gorilla. Will die over to Optimus. No way. Still fighting in on the Prey, but a dance around the Featherstorm from Prey. Gets him out. No way though. Took down Khan. Gigabyte Marines as BDD goes down to Levi.
Gigabyte Marines are defeating Longju in a mid-game fight.
Gamma here. Ulti lets a rip from Cinder, but Optimus forced to cleanse out of the way. Zillion ult does save his life as Archie. Still taking the front lines. No way. Going off in the fight. And Saya takes down Khan. Again, they engage on the Galio, but Longju are going down. And Gigabyte Marines are in there. Khan is dead. Archie used the ult for a little bit of extra flair. In for a try and look for a taunt. He finds 3. Saya, 4-man stop from the Zillion. And they're going. Galio in. There's the dragon. Goes down to no way. And Gam still trying to find the fight. Gorilla goes down again to Optimus. And now Khan flashing in for the ult. Onto Archie's going to keep him alive. No way. Still letting rip. Oh my god, the damage. Gigabyte Marines. They win the team fight. It's going to be an ace. They absolutely destroy Longju, the first seed. Also stunned up the ultimate leverage there for Gorilla. Tries to find the chain combo, but again, no way with a Zillion ultimate. Just letting it rip. Redemption down. Saves the back end of the fight from Khan. Respawn might save the other end of it. BDD kills to Optimus. Archie's going to go down. It's a clean ace. What a play. They'll find the ace. Levi respawn to the GM, but that's not enough. Completely clean ace there for Optimus. Cuzzo finds a knockup. Optimus gets out for Gorilla. Finds a knockup onto Saya. No way. On the other side, Featherstorm's out from under Khan. The carries need to try and fight it out here, but a great position in for Longju. No way. Still letting the damage. Ripto doing quite a lot, but Saya does go down. Gorilla is going to fall. A stun lands in on the Prey, but he did take out the Zillion Optimus. Prey! Make it happen. Prey though finds the pick. Khan grabs that knockup, and that's the kill. Longju, I think they've just barely done it. Oh my goodness, Archie's gonna go down as well. BDD though.
Last tick, not enough. Winds of War will not take down the Rise.
Advantageous fight. Now they have 5 members. They have the Elder Drake, and they're looking to get the biggest comeback of World so far.
He's just owning Nova, but now he initiates Gorilla. Finds a knock up there as well, but Seiya has the ultimate after this. He's going to get taken down by BDD, and the Nexus is now exposed. No way goes down, and Longzhu are going to chase their final necessary kill of the game. It was just too good to be true. Longzhu find their way back in.
What an impressive performance in the comeback from Longzhu.
Well, it's Fnatic, they're going to pull it first there. Groot polymorph there onto Soaz, but again, still happy to tank the turret up. It goes down, Archie gets stunned. But Soaz just trying to keep everyone away. Wildbird's already burnt. Huge double trap there. Massive team fight start there for Jesus and Fnatic. Leap forward. Broxah gets the kill onto Kane, and everybody's flashed in. Archie, the only one left is Broxah. Finds the final execute with the ulti. And Fnatic, they needed to win, and they have done it.
Now their fate will be in the hands of Longzhu Gaming.
Maybe I'll have to hold that point.
Here's Mega. Soaz does flash out of the way, but the permafrost now applied. Archie can look for that stun as Soaz could be locked up in. Already burned the flash. It's disaster. First blood for Gigabyte Marines.
Just like it was last game.
Flash root. Archie gonna try and make it happen again. Permafrost reapplied to Soaz. Has to run his way out of there, but Tag is gonna get stunned up again. Soaz just got ready, but he leaps over. Finally hits Sweep, and Levi flashes with the red buff, and he's gonna turn the trick again.
And that ganks the killer because he can no longer teleport back.
Turned on Soaz, who was caught alone.
Reckless has no flash.
Oh my goodness, the knockup does land in. Not enough spell shield. Stun lands through, and the support grabs him.
And if we're talking about team...
Just going off right now. Caps splashes in, cleanses out of the way, but now that's gonna dive a beautiful ult. Nails that one, and Optimus grabs it.
Hey, look at Caps. Remember Tristana and Rakan cannot get here.
Corbin flashes out. Archie's still there. Levi gets stunned up on the other end, but Archie not very tanky, taking way too much damage. Just trying to buy time maybe for the dual lane as Archie finally falls to Reckless, but no way still there.
Yeah, but this was a Marines engaged in a 3v5. They have their 80 carry and support over on the side.
There's the dive, stuns one into the wall. Levi, chain stunned by the Syndra, barely makes it out alive, but Fnatic still going.
If they lose multiple members, they could just barrel through the mid side, but Caps is recalling first. They will lose bot lane inhibitor.
Optimus out of mana, gets taken down.
Spurs running fast.
Ultimate actually trying to bait them in. Reckless, little too far forward, but Seiya taking the damage. Oh, they barely get it. Soaz does manage to fight away. Oh my God, killed all the way. Grits his face up, still going for it. Soaz, Mega needs to avoid it, but he got the double kill. No way, still fighting in, but Soaz with the Mega. Caps finds the touchdown.
Shockwave,
no.
missed.
Oh no, Fnatic inching closer as Optimus gonna get taken down by the veteran.
Super minions in the mid wave. After that, after the Elder Drake steal, after No Way killing Reckless, it looks like Fnatic will be going to the quarterfinals.
It's not an ace just yet, but Soaz will ensure it.
He's gonna have ultimate when he comes up.
Seiya did respawn, he goes in. Charms gets a knockup, but he's just again trying to buy time. Fnatic not having any of it though.
Caps is pretty low. Most likely over. We have to see it though. They're very close.
Still going in again. Seiya trying to make it happen, but the Nexus is open. No way. Makes his way back in, but he's not gonna do it. Cap finds a clutch play, and Fnatic do the unthinkable and make their way to the quarterfinals. Still close. Optimus forced the shockwave. The wave has to go in, and there it is.
Fnatic are ecstatic. What a story. 0-4. Remember, they was...
And you can see on the other side, of course, defeat in the face of Gigabyte Marines certainly have to be so proud for their first ever appearance at Worlds, just how well they played. But at the end of the day, we have 2 die breaks. There can only be one winner, and that winner is Fnatic. From 4th in a lot of people's predictions to just barely in the quarterfinals.
And the Gigabyte Marine spot was earned from their MSI heroics, and their heroics here would have continued to build a big fan base for this team. They were so smart at playing around innovation, at surprising their opponents. In this game, so close at executing clean team fights, but 1, 2, 3 Orianna shockwaves missed. Critical mistakes meant that, unfortunately, while they largely had the macro, they kind of lost the minimum that you need to when you draft scaling. In the clutch moments, they were found wanting.